This is life lesson 56. Intelligence is not the same as academia. Find this one quite emotive myself. When I was a kid, I was told you're nothing without education. And education was drilled into us and saying, well, you need an education to get a good job, you need an education to get good income, when actually I'm proof that you don't. And we sometimes attach too much meaning to academia as opposed to intelligence, being general intelligence. I also found, as I grew older, I found emotional intelligence to be far more important than academia. Now, it's okay if you want to be a brain surgeon. It's okay if you want to, do something in a field where you need to be an academic. And I get that, but it's not the be all and end all. It doesn't mean to say that someone is more intelligent than me because they've got pieces of paper to prove how clever they are. And I think a lot of people fall into that trap of, well, I haven't got all these qualifications, so therefore I can't be as intelligent. And it attaches to people's self-worth. Realistically, what do we need to know in this world to make a living, to be in business or to get on? We need to know certain things. We don't need to know a lot of stuff about a lot of things. I was blessed in many respects for not having an education, because then I had to work twice as hard to prove myself, to prove to someone that I wasn't thick, because I felt thick. Having a condition called dyslexia can have a detrimental effect on how people see you in the workplace, especially back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. But I was a badly behaved child in a system that places a lot of emphasis on academics. And if you're in a position where you struggle to learn or you've got a learning disability, this can then have a detrimental effect on how you see yourself years later. I was fortunate in I didn't allow that to be attached to myself. I did for many years. For many, many years, I thought, well, I'm not smart, I'm not clever, because I didn't have them pieces of paper to say that I was clever, when actually it didn't matter. It would only matter if I wanted to pursue a certain career where I needed to prove that I was good enough to do the job in the first place. So medicine is a classic example, lawyers are a classic example. That sort of career would need some form of academia to say, yes, I'm qualified in that field. All I'm suggesting here is that intelligence is not the same as being an academic. It doesn't mean to say that they're any better than any other human being out there. You are special. You are unique. No one has the combination that you have of skills, traits, and abilities in the same combination that you have. And you don't need a piece of paper to say that you're any better than anybody else. So until next time.